What if I told you that the Toronto Blue Jays' heartbreaking Game 7 collapse wasn't the end, but the beginning of the biggest trade story of the entire MLB offseason? Before you scroll, hit that like, drop your boldest prediction in the comments, and subscribe, because what you're about to hear could rewrite the future of the Blue Jays franchise. And trust me, stay with us to uncover the real bombshell insiders aren't saying publicly yet. The morning after fans were still replaying that gut-wrenching extra innings loss, a new headline exploded across the baseball world. Mike Trout, Toronto? A prediction so massive, so unexpected, that it instantly ignited Blue Jays Nation. But here's the twist. This isn't just another rumor. It's based on fresh insider analysis, a shifting power dynamic in the AL East, and the quiet desperation of a team that came inches from a championship. And there's a crucial detail, revealed only at the end, that might make this move shockingly possible. Backhand index pointing right, stay with us to find out what happened behind the scenes today. The setup, the Blue Jays' new reality. Toronto didn't just lose the World Series. They lost momentum, certainty, and possibly their future at shortstop. Bo Bichette's free agency cloud is growing darker. Addison Barger flashed promise, but insiders admit privately he's not yet a championship-level right fielder. The Yankees are retooling. The Red Sox are going aggressive. The Orioles are building a machine. In other words, standing still is the same as falling behind. And that's exactly why this prediction from fan-sided insider Christopher Klein sent shockwaves through the league. The prediction, why Trout makes sense now. Klein's report states clearly, the Toronto Blue Jays have the spending power, the competitive fire, and the playoff-ready roster to become a real destination for Mike Trout. Yes, the same Mike Trout with the $426 million mega contract. Yes, the three-time MVP who, even after injuries, still posted a .232/.359/.439/ 26 home runs and 64 RBIs over 130 games. The numbers may look modest, but scouts will tell you, his plate discipline and power still rank among elite hitters. And here's the first major foreshadowing moment. Trout has a full no-trade clause, which means he chooses where he plays next. Why does that matter? Because contenders, real contenders, are the only teams he'd approve. Toronto fits that profile perfectly. The big what if, the Kyle Tucker factor. But there's an open loop the entire MLB world is waiting on. What happens with Kyle Tucker? Toronto's top priority has been the younger, healthier, left-hitting superstar. If they land Tucker, Trout becomes unnecessary. But if Tucker signs elsewhere, the Blue Jays pivot instantly. That's when Trout becomes the nuclear option. And here comes the part nobody is talking about yet. The hidden advantage Toronto has. Mike Trout isn't choosing between money. He already has that. He's choosing between meaningful October baseball, a fan base starving for a title, a roster already championship ready, playing alongside Vlad Jr. and George Springer, a city that just pushed baseball to its emotional limit in a Game 7. Toronto offers all of that right now. And then comes the strategic chess move. If Bo Bichette walks, Trout moves into right field, Barger shifts to third, and the infield puzzle suddenly clicks into place without panic. For a team one piece away from glory, this is the piece. The price, the part that scares fans. To get Trout, Toronto would need to give up multiple high-end pitching prospects, future assets, possibly long-term financial flexibility due to Trout's contract through 2030. But championship windows don't stay open forever. The Dodgers know this. The Yankees know this. The Astros know this. And maybe, just maybe, it's Toronto's turn. The reveal, what actually happened today. Here's the part we promised at the start. Insiders confirm that the Angels front office has begun evaluating full rebuild trade scenarios and have specifically discussed teams with championship-level rosters, including the Toronto Blue Jays. That evaluation did not happen last month. It happened this morning. And that's why today's prediction is not just noise. It's the first signal of a shift inside the Angels organization. Whether the Blue Jays act on it depends entirely on the Kyle Tucker domino. What this means for you, the viewer. If you're a Blue Jays fan or follow MLB moves closely, this story tells you one thing. Toronto is preparing to make a franchise-altering decision. Either Kyle Tucker or Mike Trout. One of them could define the next decade of Blue Jays baseball. And this offseason is just getting started. Want the full breakdown of the Angels' internal rebuild documents? Want updates the second Tucker or Trout news drops? Comment your prediction below and subscribe. This offseason is about to get wild. Did you know that over 95% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel? We totally get it, life gets busy, and sometimes it's easy to forget. But here's the thing. Subscribing is completely free, and it really helps us keep creating the content you enjoy. So why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? It only takes a second, but it makes a world of difference to us. Thank you for your support.